In Kellz Campin again, episode 2, I'm going to be talking about Fitzgerald Bay, so stay tuned. Kellz camping again.
Again?
Yep, again. Fitzgerald Bay is free bush camping. There are a fair few sites around, so you just have to drive in, suss out a spot, and it's pretty much first in best dressed with campsites. If I'm not camping up at Mambray Creek, then I'm usually somewhere out here. It's really quite peaceful just camping right by the water. The road conditions getting in is mostly a sealed road, and then you drive off that to your campsites, and then you'll be driving on dirt tracks, hard sandy tracks, or some slightly rocky tracks. None of them are that hard that any ordinary sedan or normal type of car could get on. The campsite's terrain around here are pretty good. They're usually a fairly hard, dirty sand type of ground around here. I have camped at some fairly rocky spots, and I would usually hit a rock with my peg, but most of the time, most of the sites around here, if you just pick one of these more dirt covered ones, the ground's pretty good. Not many rocks at all, and fairly good solid dirt ground to hammer pegs into. Most of the spots around here to camp are fairly open. It's pretty much just a matter of following tracks and pulling into a spot, and if no one else is there, then it could be yours. There are no amenities out here. Well, in this particular area that I am, this is just completely bush camping. However, just around the bay, there are some long drop toilets, I believe. But that spot over there is usually pretty packed, so I don't really bother trying to go in there. I don't like camping right on top of people. I won't pull up next to people. There's plenty of space out here for people to not even really be in sight of each other, so I feel it's pretty rude to pull up right next to someone and set up camp out here. I've always felt so relaxed and calm camping out here, and I think it's because the scenery is amazing. It's beach. The water out here is quite tidal, so your low tide will go out a fair way, but when it's high tide, some spots you're camping right on top of the water, and it's beautiful. The cleanliness of the sites out here aren't too bad, considering they are just bush campsites. There's usually your small bits of rubbish lying around on the ground, bottle tops and things like that, but it's usually pretty good. People will usually have a fire out here, and I have found quite a few things left in fire pits out here, but overall it's still pretty natural out here. Depending on what site you choose, some out here are bigger than others. So if you were to have friends pop out and catch up, some sites like this spot that I'm in right now, there's plenty of room for cars and other vehicles to pull in, but some of the other sites are a bit smaller, so you might have to just plan ahead a bit. There is actually reception out here, which is pretty nice. There is no Wi-Fi, but there is reception, so you can still communicate with the world if you choose to do so. There are no play areas for kids where you camp. However, you can just send them down to the water to try and catch some crabs or something like that. As far as I'm aware, you still have to bring your own wood to burn for fires out here. You could probably scrape up some kindling quite easily, but I feel like cutting down branches off trees is frowned upon out here, so it's recommended to bring your own wood. It is a pet-friendly camp area out here. Like I said, as long as you're not camping on top of other people and you have a dog and they have a dog and they might not get along. But other than that, there's usually enough space in between campers for you to bring your pets out here. There are a few kangaroos that get around out here, so you might have your dogs running off chasing them maybe. And of course there are your lizards and snakes and things out here as well. So during summer you might have to keep an eye on your dogs when snakes are concerned. So that was Kellz Campin again, episode 2, Fitzgerald Bay, bush camping by the beach. What more could you want? If you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, see you later.